Bicks is here. XT clips, heated socks, tour of Shrewsbury. The weather is absolutely dreadful. Is this stem from Redshift? Oh my god. Wow. Left climb, turd. You'll be able to get your toe down a bit now. Oh, look at him go. Floods, road closed. I ain't riding it right now, look at that. Hang on mate, hang on, hang on. That's alright, it's not my car. Bye.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh my God.
Hey there folks. Yes, it's a very rainy day and the gravel bike is back. The mech angle was knackered. It had actually stripped, and amazingly Rocky, they hadn't got one in the country and they just sent me one off their own personal bike. You wouldn't get that service off many people. So there's a couple of things. Firstly, Bicks is here, sporting the Pin TV snood. I was a bit close to you then, full social distance.
Yep.
So yeah, Bicks is here. He's borrowed the Dale. Here's on the top stone, and still got the RRP mudguards fitted. There we go. And he's put some nice little pin stickers on. So moving on to my Rocky Mountain, a couple of things I've done. My rear guard, that's how they're meant to fit, under there. But instead of it being there, I've sort of cut the front off it and cable tied it on there. Also, well, that's it with the bike. Oh, that's the other thing, with all the clearance, I managed to get one of the mountain bike guards on there, so better mud protection. And finally on the bike, lovely Shimano sent me a set of the XT clips. So I've got them on today, and I'm going for super warm weather gear. I've got the Specialized boots, waterproof boots, but this is the bit I'm excited about. Look at this. Heated socks. And I will turn them on right now. I hope. There we go. Got 3 different settings: red, orange, green. Obviously I'm going to have them on red. And let's see. This is literally the first time I've used them. Push that in there. You can put them in a washing machine apparently, but you can't tumble dry them obviously. But I'll just hand wash them, I think. That's about it. So we're going to go out, and Bickley is going to get the Buchanan pinned tour of Shrewsbury today.
Look forward to it.
We were going to go out into the Stretton Hills, but the weather is absolutely dreadful, so we're going to just ride around here and see what I can show him that's interesting, and also show you guys. Thank you. We'll carry on now because we're getting cold because we stopped. Out 300 yards past where we stopped.
Yep.
And my toes are starting to get warm, and it's a lovely feeling. How are your feet in your little dancing shoes? They don't look very waterproof.
My toes are wet at the moment, so we'll just see how we get on with that.
Okay. We are entering Hormond Hill. Andrew, or Bicks as he is more commonly known, was on a previous video with me when he tried to go out on the road bike with us, where it didn't really work, and that'll be above me now. You can view that. So on a proper gravel bike, this is his first off-road experience. Woohoo! Wait till you see how nicely they cut through the mud when it gets deep up here. Newbies on the bike. First of all, let's talk about the pedals. I had the DMR ones on there. They were like the downhill clips. Same cleats, they're like the Shimano Fit, but kind of well over the top for a bike like this. And these XTs, they're just lovely. Original Shimano pedals, you cannot beat them. So the big news, obviously, is this stem from Redshift. It's an 80mm. They sent it over, I think it was via Amazon. I'm going down here on the hoods. It's definitely more effective on the hoods because they're sort of made to go one way, so it sort of, as I push down on it, we've got movement, like suspension movement, similar to the Gervin flex stems of the old days, but a lot more advanced. You know, materials have moved on since then. Elastomers are a lot better. You get a pack of elastomers and you put the right ones in for your weight, so you have 2 of them. I can't remember what colour I've gone for, but very simple to fit. They've got their own video on YouTube, which I will link now. Is it noticeable? Oh my god, wow, that's deep. Yes, it's very noticeable, but not noticeable where it feels flexy and horrible. But like I say, because it pushes down, I think it's more effective when you're on the hoods than on the drops, but I haven't really tried it on the drops yet. Not exactly a gravel road. The Bickley pace is getting me blowing. So your first gravel off-road experience on a proper gravel bike, how was it? You haven't been downhill yet.
Yeah, it's amazing how much grip there is.
Yeah.
And it's a very comfy bike.
So you got the WTBs on that, but you've got the...
There's Maxus on the front.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, WTB on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dead grippy, cuts through the slop well.
You got Riddler as opposed to me having the Nano on, so you're stepping it up again with grip when you get these Nanos.
Okay.
So they will fit it.
Amazing how fast they roll.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good little trail bike.
Right. Now on the drops. Cable brakes aren't as good in the wet as this. They were fine in the dry. In fact, not really any different. Oh my god. Wow. I think I need some much rougher descent to really test it out on the drops. A lowdown on Bicks and its history, if you want to know, just because obviously it's interesting to know that if someone's like trying gravel out. A very good downhiller when he was younger, been Midland national champion, raced with the likes of the Athertons and that when they were young, and also still a mountain biker now and a roadie. There's a lot of roadie stuff, so it's kind of your ideal candidate for gravel. Bits here, and I can safely say you can really feel this stem working. It's really nice, very impressed. Nice and smooth. I have used those Gervin flex stems in the old days and it's definitely better than them, but definitely not as effective when you're on the drops because you're then putting pressure on it the wrong way round. But yeah, this will be staying on the bike. So here we are, Andrew, looking out over Shrewsbury as the rain turns to snow. I live over there. Don't want to spend too much time up here.
No.
And we'll head back into Shrewsbury and
get some shelter.
Show you around the town, buddy. That's enough of that, guys. We are going to get moving on because it's too cold to be stood about looking at towns. Left turn, Clyde. Left climb, turd. You'll be able to get your toe down a bit now. This is a nice track for a bit of speed, as long as you don't run someone over. Thank you. Oh man, this thing just glides along. I do love it. Sorry if the footage is a bit crap today with the rain. Keep wiping it. There's not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. Problem with riding with people who've got a lot stronger legs than you. You're getting away. Can't keep up. How does it feel on this stuff? This is what it's made for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how much it grips on this.
Yeah.
They expect it to be quite sneaky.
You can turn it in on the turns thinking it's going to go, and they don't, do they?
Yeah, it does flies along this stuff, especially in these conditions.
It's like the old days when we used to ride up here. Remember that? How long ago was that? That'd be 28 years ago, probably.
Last summer.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, we started riding. No.
97, probably. You were up here.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
Wow. Stuff for Andrew. Yeah, look at him go. He's on the drops. Well dropped, Andy. Yeah, these brakes are absolutely gash in the wet. They're pulling right into the
I
bars.
was just saying that. I just pulled these, it pulled right up there.
Oh, have they?
Off a little bit, but
I think you got to pump them a bit, haven't you? Yeah. A road now just to get us back towards Shrewsbury. This is a super fast bit of road. And there's a massive lorry behind me. And then we'll get doing some stuff around the town. This is the first time I've used it with a single ring and bottom gear. And this is where you can see that Cannondale with the twin ring pulls so much faster. I'm spinning out now. There's always a compromise, isn't there? I prefer this for uphills. It's literally doing nothing now. It's touching the bars, so let me try this. It's like old-fashioned brakes, isn't it? What's that like? Oh God. I think these need a full-on adjust when I get home. Must have just worn the pads out. Good at that nowadays. That'll do for now. Right, so foot report is warm. Well, slightly warm, but just not cold at all. And that's all I want. I'm not bothered about it being warm. It just feel right. But my hands are freezing, so I've got some daft gloves I'm going to show you now. Stop in here. Pull up in here, bro. Yeah, Bicks. Can you grab my gloves out of my backpack for me, buddy? Hey, buddy. Oh my God, my hands are freezing.
you only brought one.
Yeah, whatever.
You only brought
No,
one.
I haven't. And chuck them back in. So these are very special. I got these online for £10. Oh, I can hardly move my hands. From Planet X. They're really stupid looking, but I have used them once and they're lovely and warm, and that's all that matters right now. I don't care how they look. Oh, you know when you're putting your hand in gloves that got a liner, but your hands are wet. We're riding this path, Bicks. I might have to turn around. Yeah. You can go for it if you want. Can you get up there? No. Spin it back. It's not much further. Oh, look at him go! Yeah, Escar. I should call you Escar. Look at Escar go! Interesting sign. Floods. Road closed. This could get a bit fruity. Got to try it though. I can't imagine the river's that high up here. Yeah, it's clear. Well, it's up though, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's the weir. Not the mere. Look at it, you can hardly see it. Just like ripples. You know, you won't be able to ride it, will we? Got to go down to here and have a look, and then we'll have to detour. Course, never thought of that. Wow. So anyone who's seen my previous vlogs when I've ridden along here, I ain't riding it right now. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. How scary would that be, trying to ride that? Got a surfboard. We are now circling Shrewsbury prison, which is not a prison anymore. It's all been developed. That's where I got all my razor wire from that encircles my shed. Good luck getting through that. Then over the Shrewsbury railway line. It's funny, isn't it? I live here but hardly ever come into town. But when you do, you start to see all the old
Lovely, lovely
buildings from whatever era, you appreciate it then. Definitely not riding these steps on this bike. Go on, I dare you.
Oh man, I'm filming it, he's got 300 cars.
Yeah. You remember when you were young and you used to go out without a waterproof jacket on when it was raining, and your parents would give you loads of grief, like, put a waterproof on, you idiot, and you'd be like, oh, I'll be alright, and you go out and get wet, you didn't care.
Yeah.
Is that because we're old now that we look at it the other way, and I see young people without a waterproof on when it's raining, I think, you idiot, what are you doing, you mentalist? Right into the town, can't be bothered, no point, I want to get to the river. Go right here. Yeah, go on. I'll try it down here. Not sure, a river might still be too up for us to go along. Remember when I lived here at the end?
I didn't really
on the
know
top,
you then.
top story.
Yeah.
Can we get to the river? And to the... Oh yeah, we can. Oh, look at that. All right, lads. Just perfect. This is the quarry, and this is like our version. I always think when we get along here, this is like our version of London, darling. You know, like the posh bit.
Too cosmopolitan for you around here.
Yeah, it is. Imagine that as one big house. Oh, there's a house. Look there. Look at that house up there. That's brand new, being built.
That's a house
by a multi-millionaire. It's something to do with films. It's
that's a single house.
5 stories. Because it is like so cold and horrible, I feel like I should be really cold and freezing, and you know what I mean?
My feet are.
Are they? Saw him earlier. Up here, dude. Up the doofer. Bits you ride, like little potholes and that, where you think, oh, you cringe because you're on a road bike, and then you're like, oh yeah, it's actually all right. Go right. Sorry. Climb up into Shrewsbury School. We're now in Shrewsbury School. They're all off, obviously, because all the schools are shut. Probably not meant to go around these bits, but hey ho, this is what moved me to Shrewsbury, because I worked here on the grounds maintenance. And these are called fives courts. They're like squash, but they use the hands, and Charles Darwin played them here. And the same for like hundreds of years. There you go. Bit of useless knowledge for you. And there is their immaculate grounds that I used to cut on the tractor twice a week in the summer. This is the I'd say this is the wealthiest area of land in the whole of Shrewsbury.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it's 140 acres. Who else went here? Michael Palin?
Yeah.
Loads
Richard
of...
Cunningham?
Yes. Chris Bromley, loads of MPs, and here is the tree that I planted in about 98. Look at that. A type of sycamore. Lovely.
It's good how they got the plaque there with your name on it as well.
Some wanker planted this. And I think that's the squash courts. Cool, isn't it? Fingers are cold again now. Go crazy, Andy. Yeah, crazy guy. Oh my god, my brakes don't work. Oh my god, they really don't work. Wow, that's scary. All it needs is the cable pulling through and readjusting, but I can't be asked to do it now. I've never been along here. My fingers are cold at the end, and Andrew's got very cold feet, and he's got a pair of overshoes that he didn't bring with him. What an idiot. So let's see the difference. That is there on Andrew's. Turn around. What's mine like? Remember, mine's down there. Is it horrendous?
Yeah.
So that's why you mount them under the seat, I guess. I don't even know. There's no point in it being there, really, is there?
No, no.
I'll have to put it in the proper spot. So there's a reason that we didn't go far, and it's because we knew we'd get very cold and wet. So your hands are cold, your feet are cold. Yeah. We're not far from my house, so
yeah, cold setting in now.
Let's go and get a brew and call it a day. Bump. I like speed bumps. Hang on, mate, hang on, hang on. That's alright, it's not my car. Bye. Getting towards the end of our little gravel ride. There's a bit of gravel, a bit of muck. I had planned to do more, but it's just too cold and horrible. We put an alright ride in. So, big thumbs up on the Redshift. It's 80mm, by the way, the 80mm stem. Really impressed with that. XT pedals, fantastic. My feet are still cozy. My hands are cold. I'm going to try these warm socks tomorrow, getting them soaking wet on a mountain bike ride. If they pass the test, I might look at some heated gloves. Don't forget to check out our affiliate links in the description where you can buy stuff at a cheaper rate, and Pin TV merchandise store. Give us a comment, like, subscribe, become a member if you wish. You do that next to the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you in 3. Keep it thin.